It's 2017, I can't quite believe it. The new year has started and hopefully 2017 is going to be the big growth year for the ultra-wide platform. I hope you all saw the new year in great fashion wherever you were, and I hope you had a brilliant Christmas too. I also want to give a massive welcome to all the new subs who've joined us over December. We're shooting our way solidly towards 10k, which is just mind-blowing. So in recent news, we've had a load of new 21x9 monitors, computers, laptop announcements, which is a lovely way to start the year. If you want to see all that information, check out my video on that here. Also, I linked to the video in the description, and on that point, everything I talk about, I'll link it in the description. CES 2017 has kicked off, and there are already a flood of awesome things. Razer, Dell, Acer, HP, and even Samsung have all announced new or updated gaming laptops, and from what I'm seeing, laptop gaming is seriously taking a positive turn, with good prices and serious power available. Sadly, there are still yet to be any ultra-wide laptops though, beyond the Predator. Nvidia has a load of interesting announcements. Nvidia Shield is getting some serious upgrades, though it seems they're only software related, but the hardware is actually very good, so that's not really a bother. And it's really trying to make your home smart. Their GeForce Now streaming surface upgrade thing is now seriously fantastic. Exactly what game streaming needs to be, getting gaming into the hands of so many more people. I'm really interested to see how this streaming works with alternate resolutions like 21x9 and so forth. Obviously modding etc. won't be possible, but nonetheless, if it gets more gamers into the market, that's only a good thing. But on that point, there is a huge caveat. The damned price. $25 for 20 hours, or in fact only 10 hours for a GTX 1080 quality. That's a massive cost and would easily add up to the point where you might as well just buy a GPU yourself. I wouldn't be surprised if Nvidia end up dropping that price point soon because it just doesn't make financial sense. Intel's Kaby Lake processors are, it seems, bringing better performance than was previously rumoured, but again, real-world testing is needed before anything conclusive can be said. And they are also touting this new Optane memory feature, which sits in between your hard drive and your RAM, and it's supposed to make your hard drive run at SSD speeds, but again, that's their claim and yet to be real-world tested. Nonetheless, though, it's extremely interesting. AMD has announced 16 new high-end motherboards to go alongside their new Ryzen CPUs, which is a very nice move. Finally, some proper fight against Intel. And with AMD's Vega CES presentation to come, things are hotting up in both the CPU and GPU markets. There are also murmurs of a Windows 10 game mode that would give games a far more focused draw on system power instead of your PC having to run everything else in the background, something like the way consoles work. It's an interesting concept, no doubt, and I would like to hear more. How it will affect things like mods when you're running other programs as well in the background in order to encode game changes, we'll have to wait and see. Just Cause 3 got its beta multiplayer release, a very cool add-on after the epic Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod. I just covered Star Citizen in an update video here on the channel, and on that point, the game has been moved after 4 years of development to Amazon's Lumberyard engine. I must admit, I didn't even know Amazon had a damned game engine, but they seem to have fingers in everything nowadays, so I shouldn't be surprised. The 2.6 update toted the new engine, but honestly I saw no actual difference, but I'm sure it'll take time for real changes to be noticeable. I'm sure it's only for the best, and I can't wait for the full game release like I always say, but it's going to be miles away. Now I have to warn you that I've got exams and coursework all this January, so I will be a bit slower on uploads for this month, but nonetheless, some videos I'm looking to get out are Squad, an updated look at AC Syndicate and Prince of Persia Sands of Time, and the Witcher 3 Winter is Coming mod, which I must say, it seems my install of the mod went wrong when I covered it before, so I'll try and rectify this and quickly show you guys what it was meant to look like. I don't like having shown off the game in a way the creator hadn't intended it to be. We also have the For Honor beta coming. I'm all signed up and I hope I get into it so I can show it off to you guys. And towards the end of the month, on the 24th, we have the full release of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, so that will be fantastic too. I've got a few discussion videos coming as well, and I might finally be covering both Steep and Skyrim's Special Edition release. But yeah, whilst that's the plan, I also plan on doing these videos every week, and well, we all know how that plan works out. Anyway, as always, keep an eye on the channel for everything new, and if there's anything you want to see, check my backlog. If I haven't covered whatever it is you want, then comment it down below and I'll try and cover it. Also, as a very big tease, there is something huge I cannot wait to announce, but I'll promise you I'll tell you very soon. As always, give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. If you'd like to support the channel, the links to Patreon are in the description. See you later.